Hey, Treacle.
Hello.
Hey! Welcome back to the Messy Manifesto. Today, I'm joined by someone whose vibe is just as gorgeous in person as it is online. The lovely laurakatelucas. If you're into fashion, lifestyle, and all things scran, she's for you. She's a Manchester-based content creator whose style is, in her own words, kind of grunge, kind of glam. She recently starred in a standout campaign for Collection Cosmetics and effortlessly pulls off everything from rainbow hair to a bold, unmistakable, personable style. She's got a genuinely grounded, gorgeous personality that I instantly connected with, and that is why you're on the Messy Manifesto today.
Love that.
Like it?
Yeah, very complimentary.
Oh, so many compliments. Oof. Cheers! Look me in the eyes. Why is it bad luck? 7 years bad sex.
Oh god.
Apparently. Oh, I'm really feeling the prosecco. Like, not emotionally, but just like
physically.
No, like.
Yeah.
So sometimes I drink prosecco and I'm like, that tastes like piss. But today I'm like,
it's co-op.
It's fucking delicious. Actually, I know Laura very well, but you might not. So a few questions to get to know you a little bit better. I love your Instagram bio. It's kind of grunge, kind of glam. Tell me about what that means to you.
Yeah, I guess just a really nice mix of the two. I think if I were to go like full, I probably would be comfortable actually doing like full of one or the other, but I think my daily style is a mixture of the two. And I do tend to gravitate towards like one of those things, but then I'll probably add, like if I gravitated towards a grungy outfit, I'd probably do like nice makeup and jewellery.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never leave the house without my jewellery on.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But yeah, I feel like some of those like girly elements are things that I just do all the time, and then the outfit is probably more grungy most of the time unless it's like an event or something. So yeah,
I'm obsessed with that because I like the kind of juxtaposition of things in fashion, and I don't know, I feel like even with me, I like to dress very girly, but then sometimes I kind of feel like, I don't know, I channel maybe my sense of humour and the way that I am is a bit not boyish, but it's maybe not what you'd expect from like typical girliness. So I think when you hear grunge, you automatically you don't think like super girliness and like pink, and I love just like pairing those things together.
Yeah. Like I don't think I am super girly, but I don't think I'm all the way super like tomboy grungy. Probably just somewhere in the middle.
I feel like we've got like a very different vibe, but then there's certain things where we align. Like I could see you maybe wearing some like boots like this. I don't know if you can see on the camera. Also,
I do have some well brown, but same.
Yeah. Where does your style inspiration come from?
I don't know that I have any particular kind of like
It was going to happen at some point, wasn't it?
I would say in terms of inspiration, I probably use a lot of like social media, just like Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest for
love Pinterest
vibes. But I don't know, I think because I feel like I don't really follow anyone who has the same style, but I probably see a piece on someone and then think that's cool, and I might buy that because I've seen them and I've been influenced, but then I would style it in a different way. But it's nice to see it on someone else.
Shows that you have like very much your own sense of style.
Yeah, I think it's just like the vibe.
Collective. No, it does, because 100% I'm the same. Like I'll follow people on Instagram and I will like their vibe, but I wouldn't dress head to toe like them. I might just see like certain things they wear and I'm like, oh my god, I want that, and I'll go and buy something similar, but I'll style it in a different way. Yeah. And
I think maybe some of it probably comes from like music or bands that I like or designers that I like, and it's just like a weird mixture of everything. And that makes me.
That makes me. Oh, do you know what I've just thought? Rah. Why did that just come out of me? What the hell? Am I from like Southeast London? Ancoats is getting to me. Because you hear like loads of posh people like that, don't you? Why did I say So fucking funny. I'm deceased at myself. I'm on the spectrum so much. You are a girly that likes to travel, don't you? Right?
I do.
You've been to New York and you have a trip planned to Vegas, which I am so. Please put me in your suitcase. Like, I am so jealous. I've never been to America and I really want to go. We were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
What is the story behind the Vegas trip? Like, why are you going? What are your plans? And what is on the bucket list when you're there?
Okay, so I'm going with my partner Robbie. But yeah, we're going for a festival called When We Were Young, which is kind of like that grungy, the music that we've already been chatting about, like old school emo, just like all the classic bands that I liked when I was growing up. And they always have insane lineups. So
who's playing this year?
Blink-182 are headlining.
Brilliant.
And that's the main thing I care
That's
about.
all that matters.
There's so many bands that are just iconic, and I've probably seen a lot of them already, but all of them together on one day is just
Can you name it? Do you know who else is playing?
I do, but I've forgotten. And you've got my phone, so
100% you are just going for Blink-182, which is so valid.
I've had this conversation a few times, and I've even looked at the lineup, but I can't remember. Avril Lavigne's playing. Panic at the Disco.
Oh my god. Yeah. Do you know what? Like, I'm not a self-proclaimed kind of grungy girl, but I still love all of that music. Like, I grew up on that, and I went heavy through a phase of being obsessed with, like, I wanted pink hair. I wanted to be like Avril Lavigne. And I'm the motherfucking princess. And I said to my mum, I begged her, I was like, I really want blonde hair. I must have been like 12, and I was like, I want to dye my hair blonde and I want pink streaks in it. And she was like, you'll fuck your hair up. Like, it'll fall out. You can't go bleaching it. And that was like very iconic to me.
Yeah. So we're going for that festival, and then we just thought we'll make a holiday of it while we're there. So we're going to go for 9 days, I think we're going. So we're going to do some exploring and just...
Vegas will be so funny.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be so funny. Isn't that, what do they call Vegas? It's like, not the land of dreams, but like there's something, the city that never sleeps. No, that's New York.
That's New York. But it is, I would say, it's probably
slogan,
something like that.
There?
Yeah, because the casinos don't shut, do they? They don't have windows, so you never know what time it is.
Slogan. Hey Google, what is the slogan for Vegas?
Not sure.
What happens here stays here.
What happens in Vegas?
What happens here stays here is a slogan and advertising campaign for the city of Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
So I can't talk about it when I come back.
No! Please tell me. I just feel like it's one of those places that's so wild and crazy, and I think I'd fucking love it. But on that similar topic, you have been to New York.
Yes.
I'm levitating thinking about it. Like, oh my god, I would love to visit New York. What drew you to it, and what like were the most fun parts of visiting?
So it is literally my favourite place ever. I would live there if I could. I have been a few times before, and I have family who live in Canada. So the first time I went, I was young, and I went with my parents, and we stopped there on the way.
Amazing.
And then, just going back as an adult, because I was a kid then, and being able to explore and enjoy the food and the bars, and it's just the best place ever. I think that will always be my favourite place.
I actually did we speak when you'd been to New York? Or I think maybe we'd just met and then you were posting about it a bit after you'd been, because I actually remember the pictures of you in New York and they're really cool. I'll put them on screen. But you got some very cool fit checks, and I think you walking across, what do they call it? Not a zebra crossing over there, is it?
Yeah. I don't know, what is it called?
The sidewalk.
Worried what every bitch in New York was saying about me. I never left the house.
Do a New York accent.
I can't do any accents.
No, you're lying. I love New York accents. It's one of my favourites. They're like...
You do it first and I'll copy. I can't just go into it. I need a sentence to say.
Let's have a think, because they've got iconic sayings, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, what are they like? Wait, a wise guy. I'm walking over here.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
What else do they say? You know, like shit. What? You know, there's like
don't
old
know.
New Yorker
Yeah.
sayings, but it's like Italian
It's like
New
Italian,
Yorkers.
yeah. I think wise guy is the best one.
There's
Do
way
it again.
more than
How
that.
did you say that? Wise guy.
A wise guy. And you do this.
Wise guy.
Hey, who's this guy? I'm walking over here. I think of like Goodfellas and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Although I
Yeah.
don't think I've actually seen that film.
It's one of my favourite accents to do. Hey, go get a load of this guy. They say stuff like that, don't they?
Forget about it.
Forget
Look
about
how
it.
it's spelled.
Forget about
Forget
it.
about it.
What else is there?
Schlep.
What the helly?
That means to carry or haul. I want full phrases.
Funny Italian American sayings. Gabagool.
What kind of meat?
I think so, yeah. But can't you call people it as well? Gabagool. Schmutz. What else?
What's a schmut? Is that what you call someone?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe we should try and incorporate these into sentences when we go out.
I want to speak a little bit about New Yorkers.
Okay.
What did you think of them? Because I think the way that I imagine, or like as a British person, probably the stereotype of people in New York is like really crazy, and like Americans being like really loud and a bit egocentric. But actually, I think you had a different experience, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought everyone was super nice, super chatty. Everyone was dead friendly, and all the restaurants and the bars. And I feel like you could get sick of that if you worked somewhere like that is super touristy, and it's just, I think I would find that annoying. But everyone was really nice.
Oh.
And just, yeah, like we would be walking down the street and someone would be like, oh, I really like your outfit, and then just carry on. And I was like, oh my god, I want to give you a
so
hug.
nice.
Everyone was just like dead friendly, and I think you were saying you thought it might be a bit more like London vibes where people
Don't look
think,
people
like,
in
yeah,
the
don't speak
eye.
to anyone. But yeah, it
You
wasn't
might
like
get
that.
a little bit stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone was.
That's not the vibe.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to go to New
Dreamy.
York then, don't I?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Quite
Have we
well,
gone
I
through an
think.
entire bottle?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I'm walking over here. That's just one I don't even know where I got from.
I feel like that's the one that you keep going back to.
Yeah. Oh my god. One of my biggest celebrity crushes, but
That's
maybe
such a
not
nice
celebrity, he's
ego.
an influencer. He's called Jeff Wittek. And if you're watching this, call me. I love you so fucking much. And his friend, I saw his friend down the road. I was walking to the co-op,
Oh, really?
and his friend Mike Merlack, who used to go out of Lana Rhodes, the porn star.
I don't know if I know any of these people.
So Jeff is like my absolute crush of all crushes.
Does he live in Manchester?
No, he's
Oh,
from
right.
New York.
Oh,
He's, like,
and he lives in New
Italian-American.
York.
Obsessed.
So who are the people you see?
I saw Jeff's friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who lives in Manchester?
No, he's from America as
Oh.
well, but he was in the UK because he was
Oh.
watching the Tommy Fury fight with
I thought that could be
the
annoying.
hell one of the Jake brothers. Not Jake brothers. What's it called? One of the Paul brothers. Jake
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah. Just thought I'd tell you my New York crush.
Well, maybe if he comes back. That's
God, he's so gorgeous. Anyway, where's the most iconic place you've ever been?
New York, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everything about it. I think it's
so
just,
iconic.
Yeah, it is iconic.
God, get me there. I really want to go to LA. Would you go to LA?
We thought about it for the Vegas trip. Maybe fly into LA and then go in there. But
Dying
I've heard
to
lots
go.
of bad things about LA.
Yeah,
also,
I've heard mixed
so,
reviews.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we didn't end up having loads of time to do kind of like a road trip. So I don't know. I think I would go, but maybe for a couple of days. I've only seen the good things I've seen is like when people go to Coachella and they stay in LA somewhere nearby and it looks really nice. But
Yeah.
I've heard that there's really
rough
questionable
parts
areas.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a real rough, like, dark side of it.
Yeah.
That's what people say, like LA, Hollywood. Like,
Yeah.
it looks all glitz and glamour, but actually
not.
it's like really,
Yeah.
really dark as well. The reason why I'd want to go is because I'm obsessed with Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh yeah, true.
So I'd
She's
want to
got
go.
a restaurant in Vegas. Maybe I'll go there.
Oh, what's it
Like-
called?
Don't know.
I love
I think
her.
I've started looking at restaurants on Instagram and TikTok, so my feed is now.
Yeah, she does have a restaurant there. Oh my
I
god!
think it's one of the chain ones, but yeah.
If you go,
Send me
please
pics.
send me
Steal
footage.
you a plate or something.
So now we're going to talk blogging and online life. Okay. Do you ever get weird comments, like in your DMs, or people commenting on your videos?
You already know the answer to that.
Adu, it's a rhetorical
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
You don't have to go into detail if you don't want to.
Yeah, I do get weird DMs. Less comments. I think comments are usually supportive things. But yeah, weird DMs.
I'm deceased.
Yeah.
What is one of your proudest moments in your content creation journey?
That's quite hard. I think I have a few. It's probably just things that I either never expected would happen or things that I really wanted to happen that did happen. I think most of them have been unexpected. Just working with brands that I really like and them being the ones to reach out to me and I'm being like, oh my god, this is one of my favourite brands ever, and they've messaged me. The collection thing was really cool.
So cool.
I modelled recently for MXCI, which is the brand of those leopard trousers. I just love that brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did like an outfit reel once of trousers that I'd bought from them. But yeah, then like working with them is really nice and meeting the people behind it. And yeah, just like cool brands that I never thought I would get to work with. And I think especially because we talked about like the grunge glam thing, and I always think maybe I wouldn't be someone that brands like, maybe more like beauty brands, but like Elemis or Clarins, people that I don't think fit with my vibe. Well, I would use them, but
Yeah.
to someone who was looking at my page, maybe wouldn't think of like fancy skincare. But brands like that, when they message me, I'm like, oh
my god. So
yeah.
that's two brands that you worked with as well, like Elemis and Clarins.
Yeah.
Really big brand.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah. If people find me and I'm like, how did you find me? And it's just, yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Wear their clothes and style them really well. And then they reached out to me to ask them to do some modelling for them. And now I'm on the website. It's just like, I don't know, that blows my mind still. So
You've made it, Queen.
Yeah. Loads of
You've
little
made
things like that
it.
where I just think I would never expect anyone to see me and my little page.
I feel so pissed. I feel so pissed. Do you?
It's because we moved on
That
to
wine. Whoa, and then
I
we've
know,
got
it's like
cocktails
water.
to come.
I
Jesus
know.
Christ. Do you feel pissed?
I think, I don't know if it is the wine, but now I've had a sip of wine, I feel like, oh. I was fine with the Prosecco.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Oh, bloody hell, Silly Billy Awards. I win the Silly Billy Awards.
What is your dream brand to work with?
So, I think I've probably already worked with a bunch of my dream brands, just what we're talking about then. I still find that insane that people would find me somehow and want to work with me. I still think that's insane because I don't have like loads of followers. And I think I've recently started doing other things like branching out into festivals, and I've just got invited to see, I can't speak, I'm pissed as well.
We're drunk.
I just got invited to a tattoo convention, things like that I would go to anyway, that is very, I guess, on brand for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool that those brands find me somehow and reach out. So that is kind of like, I guess all of that is just the dream, to have the things that you like anyway and those brands to notice you and be like, you could represent our brand or just to create content for us is cool.
Mm.
But yeah, I think my peak dream would be a luxury brand, because I think I do like that kind of
You like the luxury things in life.
yeah.
You got a little bougie streak in your baby. Me too.
That's the glam part. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think a luxury brand would be the absolute dream, just because I do love those brands and I follow them, and maybe I don't buy everything or loads of stuff, but I think I'm really interested in that kind of
Chanel, if you're watching, and don't forget about me as well.
I'm too drunk for this now. Like, I don't know what my answers have gone out the
We're
window.
pissed
I've already
now.
done this answer 3 times.
We're so pissed now.
A luxury brand, I think, is the dream. I already work with loads of brands that are my dream brands, but I think the absolute pinnacle would be a luxury brand, or like luxury makeup.
Chanel, Dior, Gucci. If you're watching, come for us. Just feel like they're all French usually, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to do a pick your poison round now.
Okay.
Rapid fire, if you will. Rudy's or die cast for pizza?
Rudy's.
I agree.
I prefer,
Stone baked.
classic,
It's fucking
classic
good, isn't it?
Italian, yeah.
You cannot go wrong with Rudy's.
No.
Oh my god. Right, frozen margs, die cast or Ramona?
Ramona.
Why?
I don't know, I think they do better margs.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'd love one right now.
yeah, me too.
Leopard print or cowgirl boots?
The boots, I think.
Do you think?
Leopard print has its moment in some outfits, but I think the boots are more versatile.
I love both.
I do love both,
I wouldn't be able to choose, you know.
Yeah, can't get rid of one, but preference boots.
TikTok scroll or Insta scroll?
Insta scroll.
I thought you'd
Old
say
school,
that.
yeah.
Outfit pics or get ready with me videos?
Probably get ready with me videos. I think I used to be pics, but
Yeah.
now I think I enjoy the process and seeing how people put things together.
Love that. Would you go viral by accident, or would you have a slow and steady growth?
Slow and steady, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beach club or city rooftop?
City rooftop.
Knew you'd say that. Knew it. And I know what you're going to answer for the next one as well.
All right.
Paris chic or New York City grit?
New York City grit.
Knew it. Already knew it. Shots or sips?
Sips.
I know. How do I know you this well?
Yeah.
I know what you're going to answer.
I'd have a shot
everything.
or two, but then after that, I'm like,
100%.
I'd rather.
You go viral for a look or for a fall?
As in for an outfit or falling over?
Well, not.
What do you mean?
You don't have to necessarily like fall over. Like you could fall over, but like would
Oh,
it maybe
fall
be
as in
something
bad?
where, you know, oh, I've been caught doing something like a bit quirky, bit crazy.
A look.
Yeah, it would be
I
a
think.
look.
I don't know that my looks are out there enough to go viral for it, but yeah, that's my preference.
This is my favourite part of the podcast. Fucking drunk, bitch.
What's happened?
Right. I love. And for those of you that are watching this, still, love you so much. Thank you for watching this long. Like, genuinely, it makes me so happy. But this is I love this bit. The audience questions. I am obsessed with when people send me questions that they want to ask us. Like, it just makes me so fucking happy. Right. The first one we've got, girl friendships, the highs, the lows, and how we navigate it all.
Is that a question?
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's not a question, but maybe they want us to discuss like female friendships, like what they mean to us, like the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
If we've had any bad ones, like what do we feel? What does it mean to us?
I think I have only in the last few years had as many girl friendships as I do now. I've always
Why are
been,
you saying this to me?
yeah, I've always like mainly had guys and had like a couple of girlfriends, and the rest of them are guys. I think I just get on easier with guys. There's less drama. I don't know. I'm just,
Yeah.
maybe that's going back to like the tomboy thing. I don't know. I just think I'm that kind of person, and it's just easy. So yeah, I've not really had loads of drama with girl friendships. I don't think,
Wish I could relate.
which is nice.
Wish I could relate.
And maybe that's why I'm not friends with loads of girls. But yeah, now I think I found myself with more girl friendships than I've ever had, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And they're all like, there's no drama still.
Yeah.
None of them are like dramatic friendships, and there's not huge groups of people who argue or anything like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I might have had a different experience to other people, but from my personal experience has been really nice. And it's nice now to have quite a few girl friendships, which I've never had before.
Mm-hmm.
And Robbie's been like, "Oh, you've got loads of girlfriends now," and I'm like, "I know.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Look at me." So, girl friendships for me, I would like to just say that I've had in recent years very gorgeous experiences with my female friendships, and I have spoken about this on my solo podcast episode. Just honestly, when you find the right girls, they become like your sisters. They become like your ride or dies, and it just feels like this absolute sisterhood. And I didn't have that when I was younger, and I hate that. I hate the fact that at the age when I needed it the most, like that's when I didn't have like the sisterhood around me, like those girls that I could really trust and rely on. How do you overcome caring what people think and putting yourself out there?
Maybe I just don't get what people think.
Fucking love that.
Yeah. I think I do care about what people think who matter to me, like my friends and my family and like people I'm close to, like you, or just like there's a circle of people that I think I would care about, but then anyone else I'm just like, well, I don't really know you, so I don't care about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably made me more confident in a way, just putting myself out there and not caring. You kind of have to not care, I think, if you're putting yourself out there.
So true.
Lots of people have like too much time on their hands and like to comment on other people's stuff and be negative. And I think that's just more a reflection on them than you, because it's just like, well, I'm doing this anyway, and if you're so bothered about what I'm doing, don't be. I don't know, just like you've clearly not got anything better to do.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
True, girly.
Testing.
Testing.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, testing, darling. Guys, slight change of location. We are at Voya in the Northern Quarter in Manchester, obviously. Quick cheers to our cocktails.
Cheers.
Obviously. That's giving Bramble, but it's kicking you in the mouth that bit more. It's a little bit stronger, like pow. It's giving. I just spat. Say it, don't spray it. Right, sorry, some quite loud people have just walked in, so
we might not be able to hear them.
hopefully we can't hear them. We're continuing our questions from you, honeys. Little honeys. The next question was, making friends in your 30s, how do you do it?
Okay, so I think if I can remember what we actually recorded correctly, we've kind of touched on this, but I feel like I have weirdly made more friends in later life, especially girlfriends, than I have earlier on. I think it definitely is harder, and it's a scary thing because when you're younger you just go to uni or you start new jobs and you make friends, and now it's like, how do I do that? I'm in a job that I've been in for ages, all my friends are the same friends that I've had for a while, how do I branch out? But I also think there must be so many other people who feel the same way.
There is.
And I don't know, it's like, it's not weird to reach out to someone and for them to say, I'm too busy or whatever. Like, I think you just have to put yourself out there and do things that you maybe, if you want to make friends, you've got to, I don't know, try a new class, go to a gym class, go to a run club. There's loads of like, probably a million groups on like Facebook, or Bumble has like a friends
BFF
thing.
section.
Yeah, like, there's loads of ways, and we made friends on Instagram. So yeah, I just think knowing that there's other people out there that feel the same,
100%.
it's not weird for you to reach out to someone, and it's also not bad if they say no.
Yeah.
Not like,
Or they just don't respond because maybe they're busy. You never know what they've got going on in their lives.
yeah,
But I think if there are certain people, I'm talking to the girlies here, and maybe the guys as well, but like if there are certain girlies that are liking your Instagram stories, and the girls that comment on your photos and they're like, oh, I love this, like this is so cute, you look lovely, da da da, they probably do want to be friends with you. Probably 10 times out of 10, maybe 9.9 times out of 10, they want to be your friend, they like your vibe, that's why they're interacting with your stuff. So just reach out to them and just message them, because that is literally how we became friends. Like we lived in the same area, we followed each other on Instagram, and I thought, she's a cool bitch. I thought she's fucking cool, and I'd like to be friends with her. And Laura actually messaged me first, and she's like, "Can we go for a drink sometime?" And like, we weren't able to meet up for like 2 months or something because we were both so busy. We had so much going on, but then we met, and then we just fell in love.
Yeah, we chatted on Instagram loads of times.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just like, should we just go for a drink?
Yeah, and now
And then we did.
here we are, filming a podcast together.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think you probably think it's weirder, not you, like, the person who is thinking about making friends, you probably think that's a scary thing to do, but I think everyone else thinks the same. And it's
Just
not
put
weird.
yourself
Yeah.
out
I think
there.
if you really want it, you just go for it.
And also, we're all gonna die one day, so like, what's to be scared of, really? Do you know what I mean? What the hell? What the hell, auntie? What is it? It's giving Snow White. Yeah, it does. That one is a huge savory for me. That's like my kind of
Sorry.
What the fuck is that noise outside? Oh my god.